So we're joined now by Max Goldwasser to help kind of take a closer look at to what the biggest changes have been in this USC offense. Thanks for joining us, Max.
Thanks for having me, guys.
So Jackson talked a little bit earlier about how Sam Darnold really thrived in that game against ASU. But what have you seen about him in these past two games as starter that's really made the biggest difference?
I mean, Darnold just brings opportunity to this team. He's a guy who can run in the pocket, create his own plays, and for a guy who's young and can extend and make his own plays like that, it really is beneficial for this whole team. And we saw it on two particular plays against ASU. First of all, there was a flea flicker. USC ran a trick play. You never really see that. But it was a broken down trick play, and still Darnold was able to pick it up, make something out of nothing, and toss a launch pass downfield on the run to Deontay Burnett for a huge game, and it was a huge momentum builder going forward. And then there was another one where Darnold could have easily ran outside, taken a 4-yard loss by running out of bounds, but he avoided tackles, one more at the very end to stay in bounds, throw the ball away, and live to play another down.
Yeah, like you said, Sam Darnold, his ability to extend plays, it just opens up the offense a lot more for himself. And not only does it open it up for himself, it opens it up for the skill players. Juju Smith-Schuster had a big game for the second game in a row, as did Justin Davis, over 100 yards. So what does Sam Darnold bring that allows the skill players to be so successful?
Yeah, so basically, I mean, at the beginning of the season, you know, with the new QBs, Clay Helton for some reason wanted to establish a run game, but you can't really do that when you haven't established any sort of pass game. And now that that's sort of been established, that really does open it up for everyone. It was a more conservative effort when Max Brown was at quarterback, but now that you have someone who can make their own plays, you're seeing it in the pass game, over 100 yards gained, more in these last two games than the first three games in the air, and a lot more on the ground as well.
And anytime that you see that many yards coming up on the offense and the quick getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands, the question of whether it's a spread offense is going to come into play. Clay Helton kind of joked that one off, saying if rushing for 200 yards is a spread offense, and sure, USC is a spread offense. But one of the reasons they have been able to total that large sum is because of sort of a change of play style that we've seen out of the offense. What have you seen from T. Martin's playbook choosing that has changed since Darnold took over?
Well, yeah, when Brown was there, like I said, it was a very conservative effort, but now I'm seeing a lot of passes over the middle, getting the skilled players in open space. You know, when Brown was at QB, I saw a lot of short passes to the outside, trying to move the chains, but now I feel like we're taking big chunks out of the field, and that's something that, you know, is only going to help the offense and the defense, you know, down the line.
Yeah, I mean, Coach T. Martin said after practice that, well, they're not really trying to change the playbook too much because they think their playbook works. With Sam Darnold at quarterback, it just naturally allows them more options and more possibilities to work the offense with. But Max, that's all the time we have. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, guys.
And now we'll go over to Julia and Lauren on the pitch.